Good evening and a warm welcome to all you wonderful people out there. I welcome each and every one of you all to my talk show, Tete at Subi's Power Meet in collaboration with Brand New here. Well, today I am extremely elated and extremely excited because a guest who's there this evening with us is none other than the great, the one and only Vikash Mittersain, who's the chairman and managing director of Nazara Technologies. And it's truly, sir, an honor to have you on my talk show.
So
so
happy to
with
be here.
so with a big round of applause, we welcome you, sir. Thank you once again for being here this evening with us. So, without much ado, I'd like to formally introduce Sir to all you wonderful people. So, Vikash Mittersain, Chairman and Managing Director, Nazara Technologies, founder and President of India Business Group, Chamber of Commerce, and of course, he is the uh, Honorary Consul of Republic of Mali, is on the advisory board of Dr. ABJ Abdul Kalam Center, Lucknow, and he is a Rotary Club member, a TEDx speaker, he's an author. His books, You CEO, is one of its kind, and I don't know if all of you all know, but he is also a radio jockey, and he's got a wonderful show which is called Chulo Asuman. So, sir, we really are want to know so much from you today, and we're going to get to know a lot about your journey through this tete-a-tete that we are going to have with you. So, with your kind permission, may we start, sir, our talk?
Yes, please go ahead. Thank you for inviting me.
Anytime, sir. It was, in fact, it's our very much our honor to have you on board today. So, being a multifaceted personality like you, sir, I've always been very intrigued, by your surname, Mittersain. It's sounds more Deutsch, German
Yes,
than
a lot
anything
of
else.
people tell me that.
So, tell us where does your clan hail from? Where are you originally from? And tell us a little about it.
First, let me tell you about the name itself.
Yes.
So there is a twist in the tale here.
Okay.
My surname used to be Vikash Jain.
Okay.
My
Okay.
grandfather's first name was Mittersain Jain.
Okay.
I have nothing against Jains, but there are so many Jains around. There was no identity there.
Right,
So what I
right.
did was that I officially adopted my grandfather's first name into a
Okay.
surname, and so that
Oh,
became Vikash Mittersain
same, yes. Lovely, sir. Fantastic, fantastic. And so, are you originally uh,
from Haryana.
from Haryana? Okay,
Haryana, then Delhi. The family
okay,
kept on moving and
right.
finally came to Bombay and settled here.
Yes, absolutely. So you've always been into the textile business, and wanted to know, how did you manage to diversify?
So it was almost a forced situation. In those days, textiles was in very bad shape. Ultimately, we had a textile mill at Sangli.
Right.
Ultimately, there was a lot, and then there was the Tatta Saman period, if you remember, if you're too
Yes,
young
yes,
for that.
yes. Yeah.
But so he was shutting down all the mills, labor strike.
Correct, correct,
He had
correct,
come
correct.
to Sangli also and he got our mill shut down. But
Right,
these are all machineries.
right,
If they shut down for a year, then it becomes very difficult both financially and mechanically to restart. So the mill shut down eventually.
right,
And by that time, we are already into IT software.
right,
And we
right,
moved that a little bit into Nazara Technologies.
right,
It had become a website which covered
right,
many things.
right.
Then Then the 2002 crash came along, and revenues were non-existent.
Right.
So the only place where I could see any revenue was gaming. We had in the portal, we had one thing which was games.
Right.
So we
Right.
focused back into the games.
Right.
And for information, at
Right.
that time, there were no mobile gaming available. No
Right.
games on mobile. They were all online or on the
Right.
computer. So
Right.
Vodafone wanted games. So
Right.
they started sending their tech guys to our
Right.
office to teach us how to
Right.
do mobile games.
Right.
That's the way
Right.
Nazara Technologies came into mobile gaming.
Wow. And today, Nazara Technologies has taken, it had this name, had this entire company, this has gone on the world map and has taken India to the world map, you know.
To an
So
extent, yeah, to an extent.
completely salute you, sir. Completely
We were,
salute
we
you
were,
and
we
your
were, we were very lucky also.
and your wonderful son too.
Yes.
So, so really would want to know, uh, the, the the little that I've got to know about you over a period of time. I know that you're an amazing dad to both your children, and how your son with the ZX Spectrum thing started, and then he started coding, and you know, but and it's wonderful how you gave him a complete free hand.
Yes. I
Normally
always give to my kids.
yeah, yes. So, really would like you to tell the viewers, that how important it is, today to give your children a free hand, especially in the
Yes.
business too. Yeah.
Especially people like us, we Marwadis. I'm not despairing them, not disparaging them, but
No, no.
our outlook is very conservative. It's
Right,
a
right,
culture. So
right,
we just want our children to come and step into the father's shoes.
right,
But
right,
I don't
right,
think it's the right thing.
right,
No, every son doesn't have the same inclination as the
right,
father. They have their
right,
own ideas even when they're very young. They
right.
aspire to be something else than what the father has been doing.
Correct.
Even when I
Absolutely.
was in textiles, he was
Right,
showing inclination towards computers.
right,
And I bought him a ZX Spectrum. I don't
right,
remember whether he was 7 or 13 then, but he was
right,
pretty young.
right.
And it was an expensive machine then.
Yes,
He said,
yes.
that yeah, this guy has this inclination. I must do whatever is necessary to bring that
Right,
out.
right,
And
right,
he didn't look back after that.
right,
Within,
right,
within a year, there
right,
used to be big books which used to arrive by post from
right,
USA and Europe. They
right,
were all
right.
tech books. So he used to order them out on my credit card. I used, I used to know it only when the book arrived or the bill arrived, whichever came first.
Wonderful, sir.
So that's the way
But
that's the way this
yeah.
journey began.
Yeah. So, and it's such a wonderful rapport that you share that,
Yes, of
I think
course.
it's so important when children know that their parents are there for them and in
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they do. I think their
Whatever.
foundation is so strong, their base is so strong, and that
Yeah.
takes them to the heights and they can totally fly just the
Yes.
way
No
Nazara
curve.
Technologies
That,
is.
yeah. Parents should never curb their children
Yes,
because they
yes,
are
yes.
from a different era. The
Correct.
children.
Yes. Right,
Parents don't understand what they like or not, or what
right,
they like to do or not. We should
right.
not interfere. We should not think that we are the only guys who have brains or smarts.
Correct, correct,
They want
correct,
to do
correct.
something, just let them be men of the world. Let them do what
Right.
they want.
Right. That's wonderful. So now, of course, your son has taken over the reins, and it's the Zara Technologies has grown, and as I said, he's put India on the world map. So that's wonderful, of course, with your backing. But was there ever a time where that he required some kind of funding, and you supported with him, or he went all the way throughout
Yeah.
on his own?
No, not that way. I'm still CMD of the company.
Okay,
And funding, all initial funding as needed was done by me.
okay,
And then we got external funding
right, right.
in terms of Sequoia coming,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they invested really
Right,
quite many years back, I think.
Right,
Then from
right.
there, after the first
Yes,
investment, we never
yes,
required any more funding.
yes, yes.
The company became profitable.
It is. The wonderful games that he has. I mean, children love it. All based, on
Yeah,
some of them based on the mythology and some of them which are
we have
really,
a
really
wide,
interesting. Yes.
we have a wide
Yes,
range of games.
totally. Yes, totally. So now getting to uh, India Business Group. I think
Okay,
I love the fact that, India Business Group is not only a networking group, I like the way
more than
you
that.
call it. Yeah, much more than that. And you also call it a chamber of commerce. So I
Yes,
think that's so, yeah. So,
that's
so
the way
tell
it's
us more about
registered.
it, sir.
That's the way it's registered. Are
Correct,
you?
correct,
I have been an extrovert all my life. Still
correct.
am.
Right,
I used to be a member of several chambers.
right.
And then somebody from Delhi offered me. He was running something.
Hmm.
He insisted that I start the Bombay chapter.
Right,
I tried to do it, but then he would, control me continuously.
right.
You can do this, you can't do that. So my son told me, Dad, you're going to lose your cool with this chap. Why don't you start your own? I said, yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
And that's the way 8 years back we registered IBG as a
right,
Chamber of Commerce with the Charity
right,
Commissioner. And then, I'll tell you a small story. Every time I
right,
say some stories. When we launched IBG,
right,
I, I did it at a party at the Wellington Club lawns. I went to ask them that I need to do this, 100 people will come. They said, no, our
right,
minimum is 150. So
right,
you got to pay for 150 people, whether those many come or not. So
right.
reluctantly, I said yes. And you know the numbers that arrived? 542 that evening. The club,
Wow.
the club, the club ran out of booze,
Food, I can imagine. Booze, food, everything.
more everything. We gave them a number of 150 minimum guarantee, and there were 550 people.
I
It
guess
just
it was,
grew. After that, it had its own life. IBG got
yes.
its own life.
Absolutely. In fact, today you all have reached such wonderful numbers, and you'll have got so many members on board, and
Yes,
everyone is looking forward to the IBG meetings because there is so much more to it than just networking. And
yes,
it's
much
always,
beyond networking.
yes, and it's all about getting more and more business
Yes,
for everyone
for all the
wherever they
members.
go. Yes, for all the members and wherever they go. So I think that's so brilliant, sir. So, you've been associated with the Consular Corps and wanted to know, how your journey started with that.
So I always wanted to be a counselor. So, but I had no help on that. I
Right,
used to just sort of, connect with the embassies in Delhi, trying
right,
to see where there is a need.
correct.
And finally, one day, the
Right.
Mali ambassador said, "Oh, is it? I'm coming to check you out." And next day, he flew to Bombay,
Okay, okay.
came and sat with me for 3 days.
Yes.
And while going, he said, "Now you are the consul for Mali." He, he,
Brilliant.
he,
Yes.
he took me to
Republic of,
Mali. He
okay.
introduced me to I think I visited 7 ministers there over 2 or 3 days.
Oh, super.
He
Fantastic.
wanted me to also meet the president, but the president was traveling.
Okay, okay. That's
So,
great.
so it's a consul. I'm a consul general.
So, being the consul of Republic of Mali, sir, honorary consul of Republic of Mali, what do you see the future of Mali, and what do you see? Are there any such business opportunities available out there?
In fact, I've just sent out a note recently across the board
Right,
about Mali business, about the opportunities in Mali,
right,
and asking now there are three major basic industries there.
right.
One is gold, the other is cotton,
Okay,
and a few other items on which people can come and invest and put
right.
up industry. So now I started that journey, getting people to set up factories there.
Practice. Right, 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 right. Fantastic. So, what a amazing opportunity, because thanks to the pandemic, uh, and thanks to the COVID, a lot of
Hmm.
thanks to the pandemic, sir, and
Yeah.
thanks to the COVID-19, a lot of businesses have shut down. So this is
Yes.
a new opening for people, and you never know. It could be a great future for them. So
Yeah.
everyone who's listening to this interview has heard Sir say what he has said. So if you all are keen on starting anything in Mali, do go out and do connect with Sir. That's
Yes.
Vikash Mittersain, sir. He is available on all social media channels. Do that. And if you cannot get through to him, please do connect with me. I will see to it that you get connected with Sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is wanted to ask you. You wear so many hats. Being an entrepreneur, an avid networker, and started, and of course now with the Consul Core, you're a part of that, and but you're also a speaker, a TEDx speaker, and of course a radio jockey. You have this
That's the
wonderful
most
show.
interesting part. Yes.
Okay, you have this wonderful show called Chulo Asuman. I think it's a
Yes.
wonderful name, and interviewing various business personalities. So tell us about that.
So I don't know how I got into radio, but I was always keen. And
Right,
they gave me a Friday evening slot of 1 hour. And I could
right.
call anybody I wanted and interview them.
Wow.
I've done more than 100 such interviews.
Yes.
Of course, right now it's suspended because of COVID,
Right,
but
right.
that has been a great journey also.
Mm, right,
Meet people and meet them, talk to them, talk about them, let them
right,
speak up. It's a journey
right,
by itself.
right. So you are a wonderful author. You've written some amazing and interesting books. So, which is a new book that you are writing right now,
Now,
and what is it about? Tell us if you could share that with us, please.
yes, no secrets around me. So two books were business books,
Right,
you CEO and you the
right.
leader.
Yes,
The third
yes.
the third book was little unusual. I do regular daily posts on Facebook, and it's never about where I've had my dinner or my drink. It's always about what's happening in the world and my views on that. So the third book was that my posts on Facebook.
Yes, yes.
That was up to my posts on of 2016-17.
Right,
But now another 3 years have gone. So
right.
I'm writing the next my posts on Facebook too,
But okay.
up to from 17 to 20.
Wow.
That's under. It
Yeah.
should be
And
published end of Jan.
excellent, sir. Excellent. So that looking forward to it eagerly because your books are always very, very interesting and a great read for everyone. So we shall know about it as soon as
Good.
Sir is going to do the launch, and uh, we are keenly looking forward to it.
So you
So
will get. Yes, go ahead.
yeah, no, no, no. Please, please say, please, sir.
I was just mentioning that you will get the first complimentary copy.
Oh! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It will be great, sir. And it will be an honor that when the day the book is going to be launched in that week, if we can
Yes.
have a small launch on my talk show again with you, I
Yeah.
would be
No,
more
why
than
not?
elated.
Why not? You can hold up the book.
Yes, absolutely. So, sir, now that we spoken about you as a radio jockey, as an entrepreneur, as a consul, part of the consul who was a consul, and so what is it that's left about Vikash Mittersain that he wants to do yet?
So I'll tell you what.
Right.
In the last 2 months of itself, I've been thinking that
Right.
next what or what
Right.
next? I've done so many things.
Right.
I couldn't really pinpoint anything, but I've
Right.
decided that next year is going to be dedicated to Mali. I'm a consul, but I should do something about it.
Correct.
So a lot of the time will go in getting business to Mali.
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
The president of Mali has invited me, but it's not time to travel yet.
Right, right. Yes, yes, yes. These days we have to be cautious. In fact, I would
No, you
say
have
that
to
to
be overcautious.
yes,
Overcautious.
yes, absolutely. Take if you have to travel, if it's really a requirement, a
No, not
compulsion to
really.
travel,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
only, then only uh,
No,
to,
so I'm not going.
okay, sir, okay, sir, okay, sir, that's great.
It's a
So,
long journey. Yeah.
right, right. Yes, yes, absolutely. It's couple of hours by flight, so it's a long
Uh-huh.
journey.
Not
Yeah.
couple of hours.
Yes.
13 hours.
Hours, 13 hours. Yes, that's right. It's that's one thing which really puts me off, sir, is traveling to the States. It's the number
Oh
of
yeah.
hours.
Oh yeah. It's similar to that.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, sir, coming to my last few questions to you is that
Yeah.
Uh, what is your message, to the dads who oppose their sons' ideas? What is your message to them? And what is your message to upcoming entrepreneurs?
Okay, I'll answer the first one.
Yes,
I'll tell all the dads, if you're listening to me, follow me. Even before this, I told you about my daughter.
right.
That once
Yes,
she just came out of the blue and said, "Dad, uh, I've got the entrance into the LSE."
yes.
I said, "What?
London
When
School
did
of
this happen?
Economics.
London
Wow.
School of Economics. Why did you do this? We don't send our daughters out like this." She said, "No,
Yeah.
Dad, I have to go." I said, "Okay, you will go." So
Yeah.
you have to understand that the
Yes.
kids of today have different ideas
Mhm.
from you. They grew up in a different era. Their
Right.
education is different. Their
Right.
worldview is different. So don't
Right.
try to step on their toes and stop
Right.
them. Just let them fly. In fact,
Right.
give them wings.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, totally. And what is your message to the upcoming entrepreneurs and upcoming business?
So there is one particular thing which I always say when I ask this question.
Yes,
Business, if you want to succeed in business, start and end by being totally honest. It's an unusual thing that I'm saying, but honest to everything that you do, your work, your employees, your friends, the people that you do business with, you have to be more than honest. Even in some deal, if you're losing something, doesn't matter. The
right,
honesty is what's going to take your company a long
right,
distance. The
right,
rest,
right,
everybody knows their business and they know what to do. So there is
right,
nothing to teach in that. But this is a
right.
very basic thing which
Yes,
is very necessary and which
yes,
will hold you up in your bad times.
absolutely, sir. Very well said. Totally agree with you, sir. Nothing. I think that's one thing which is really required: transparency, with your client,
And
with your
so
customers. Yeah,
everything to do with
yeah.
honesty. There are
Honesty.
many
Yes.
words about
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for the wonderful uh, talk that we've had, for the wonderful tete-a-tete we've had. You've given us such wonderful insights. We've had a whole lot of people joining us, so I would quickly take their names. We've got Bharat Jitani, we've got Sri Brown, we've got Siddhi Jadhav, Nandita Puriji. Thank you so much for joining. We've got Yusuf Sheikh. We've got Chital Agarwal and we've got Yogesh Ame and a whole lot more people, and they are all saying that it's amazing to hear Sir's story. And Nandita Puri ji also says that it's wonderful to hear from Vikash Mittersain himself. So that's great. That's wonderful. So I can't believe it that the time has flown by and we've come
Oh,
to
is it?
the
Yeah.
yes, to the end of our session. And lots more to ask you, lots more to discuss with you, lots more to talk with you. But sir, we would really like to request you that we shall call you again on our show, and
Oh, yeah.
please do come
Sure.
back again.
What more will I be able to say? I just laid my life bare.
Lovely. The wonderful anecdotes that you would share with us it is something that will stay with us. Just lovely stories that you would tell us
Yeah.
will stay with us. Well,
Thank you for
uh,
having me.
anytime, sir.
Yeah.
Anytime. It has been more. As I said, it's my honor to have you on my talk show, and it's more than our pleasure. And as I always say in every of my episode, stay safe and be positive. And another thing which I always share with everyone around, anything, any problem that's worrying you within you, please discuss
Yeah.
it with your inner circle, with your very good friends, or a friend who you trust, or a family member who you trust. But don't keep it
Yes.
bottled up with the new, because that's only going to harm your health. You never know
Absolutely.
what
Agree.
problem. Yes, yes, sir. You
Yeah.
never know the problem that you're facing. Somebody else may be facing the same problem. And
Also. Or
yes,
somebody
yes.
else may be having the solution which you don't know.
Exactly, exactly, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So please do that. Please go and discuss with them. As you all heard, Vikash sir's book is going to be launched very soon in Jan, and we are all eagerly waiting for that book launch. And if you all want to do business in Mali, you know who you have to connect with, the one and
Thank
only
you.
Vikash
Thank you.
Mittersain. So, sir's available on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on all social media handles. And so do connect with him. It will be great. And if any of you young entrepreneurs want a lovely platform to be a part of, which was not only going to be your normal, regular networking platform, it's going to give you much more than that, then there is only one answer to it, that is IPG, which stands for India Business Group, which was founded by none other than Mr. Vikash Mittersain. So do connect and on all the social media handles, and if you have any issue, you can connect through me also. I'm available on all social media handles too by my name, Dr. Suhani Mendonsa. I would urge and request each of you all to go to my YouTube and please kindly like, share, subscribe, and comment, as your feedback is indeed very valuable. So, on this note, we shall say bye bye to everyone. And once again, thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you
And
again.
yeah, have a great evening and God bless everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Yes, sir. Thank